I just had the strangest dream.
That's what you get for sleeping in so late.
What time is it?
Just talk to Harris. No one's come forward yet. Another 48 hours, you become MLA by acclamation.
It's hard to believe.
Better get your skinny butt down to the airstrip. John Wolf's coming in at 10:30.
Wolf?
Your executive assistant from Yellowknife, remember?
That explains the dream. I had a wolf after me.
Well, that's his job. And if he's any good, he'll be nipping at your heels.
I need nipping, do I?
You better hurry.
I'm still not sure what his job's supposed to be. If there's no election, there's no campaign.
Maybe he's going to help you with your acceptance speech.
I write my own speeches.
Is it done?
I'm working on it.
You got to be more organized. It's the Legislative Assembly, not Sam and Elsie and the gang.
Interim chief means it's not permanent. They just take the job until there's an election.
Last thing this town needs is an election.
Leader needs a mandate.
Then it should be someone on council.
Oh, how about Michelle?
I don't think Michelle wants to be chief.
Somebody should ask her.
It's not a monarchy. You don't get to pick your own successor.
So, for your last official dinner as chief, you got any preferentials?
What are my choices?
Moose, moose, and moose.
I love moose.
Hey, John Wolf, your new AA. This is a real honor. I've heard an awful lot about you.
Only good things, I hope. So, your first time to Lynx River?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You know, the peace and quiet. The ledge can be a real hornet's nest sometimes.
Well, I hope you don't get too bored. There's not much to do around here without a campaign to run.
Well, don't be too sure. I mean, we got to get you up to speed on the committee work, cabinet intrigue, who's screwing who, literally and figuratively. And then there's your acceptance speech.
Hey, I like to write my own speeches.
Oh, absolutely. It never hurts to have another pair of eyes, though.
Need a coffee or a room?
Start with coffee, I guess.
You look familiar.
I'm Janine. Janine Carr?
Estelle Carr's daughter?
Yeah.
Of course, from Fort Simpson. Look at you. I should have known. You look just like her.
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
My husband works in Simpson. He's in and out all the time. But I never get to go anywhere. Can't get the time.
Shit.
Simpson's nothing special. That's why I'm here.
I thought that I would start by thanking the people for a clear mandate. And then I'd talk about my stand on various issues, things that I've made clear throughout my political career. Well, then I was going to talk about the privilege of speaking in the building, legislature where the members' offices are facing into the bush instead of towards the city, so that we always remember where we came from.
Everybody who works there knows the story about the windows.
Well, I thought it was an important point. It's about where I see my role.
It's a bit of an old saw.
Sounds like a soundbite for a white Southern audience.
Doesn't seem very wise to talk about the fact that there was no election. Makes it sound like the fix was in.
Which it was.
There's no fix. I'm prepared to run against anybody who's willing to challenge me.
Of course. Of course. I was only joking. My point is, this thing about the bush could turn into the fart in the elevator. What I mean is, you should speak from your strengths. You know, your tough stance on resource exploitation, spreadsheets, negotiations, that sort of thing.
Well, that's not really me either.
Well, it better be, because that's what your reputation is based on.
Michelle? What do you think I should talk about?
If you don't know what to say, why are you going?
My views are well known. I don't have to invent my integrity.
We might be able to use that. We worked a bit.
Listen to the man, Peter. He's just trying to save you some embarrassment when you get to the house.
Janine,
Leon!
what the hell are you doing here?
I came to see you.
Are you out of your mind?
What? What's the problem?
You should have told me you were coming.
You don't look very happy to see me.
Maybe we should talk about this somewhere more private.
You're married, aren't you? You bastard, why didn't you tell me?
I was going to tell you.
You were going to?
Sorry.
When? I came all this way to find you, you scumbag!
The thing is, I got kids, eh? And Rosie, you don't know her.
Rosie? In the coffee shop? Oh, God.
We were both kind of lonely in Simpson, being away from home and all, and I never expected, you know.
Shut up, okay? Just shut up! Jesus, I quit my job, Leon!
They'll hire you back.
Maybe I don't want to go back. Maybe I got nothing to go back to.
Come on, Janine, you can't stay here.
Get away from me, bastard.
Don't tell Rosie. Please don't tell her, okay?
So do you work all the time, or do you take a break?
I like to go into town with the boys, drink a bottle of hooch, shoot the sheriff, accost a saloon girl.
I'm just trying to be friendly. I thought, that we could go out, and do something together.
Like what?
I don't know, like pinochle.
Maybe that's not such a good idea.
Sure, yeah. Sorry. I'm not your type, huh?
No, it's not that. What, are you kidding? It's complicated.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Hey, wait a sec. Maybe pinochle isn't such a bad idea.
Look, don't do me any favors, okay?
I didn't mean it like that.
Because I'm not desperate.
I know. Just, so what do you say? You want to go out with me, or please?
No. Okay. I'll meet you in the coffee shop at 4 o'clock.
Okay,
Okay.
great.
A lot of people are afraid of a fight.
He's got to learn.
I don't have to get bloody. Sometimes all you gotta do is land the first punch.
I reworked the part about the building. My speech.
Looks like you got your wish. Someone's declared. We got ourselves a race.
This late?
Some guys like to hang in the weeds, see who the competition is. And if they like their chances, boom, they're in.
Who is it?
Matthias Crow.
I never heard of it.
Backwoods type, trapper, bit of a folk hero.
He's a friend of Andre's. My late husband.
How close a friend?
Well, I never met him, but Andre used to talk about him all the time. Hero worshipped him, actually.
Oh, let's hope Matthias doesn't hold a grudge.
Why?
Why? Your sister shot his friend. You moved in with the widow.
That was 4 years ago. You're twisting this.
Look, if we're lucky, and this guy's some kind of saint, it won't come up. But if he's like the rest of us, it could be potentially damaging. Don't worry, Peter. This is manageable.
He's talking about a worst-case scenario.
He's talking about a probability.
A probability of what?
That your dirty laundry is going to get splashed all over the media.
Nobody knows that we slept together while we were married to other people.
Ellen knows. So did Andre. I'm just telling you what you already know, Peter. Politics is ugly. Truth will always come back and bite you. If you're not strong enough for this, you had better say so now.
Joe.
Ami dene et kiote et zenize.
Bang should sank on dank on tulinite. Some people think it should be TV.
Michelle. Look, I wanted you to hear this from me.
What?
Someone's decided to run against me. Someone who used to be friends with Andre Lebret.
You think they'll drag that whole thing up again?
It's a possibility.
Well, who is it?
Matthias Crow.
Matthias Crow won't bring it up. He's not a politician, he's a hunter. The guy's lived on the land for most of his life.
But there's no way to tell what his handlers might do.
Matthias Crow doesn't need handlers. He's a healer, an elder. The man speaks 5 languages, 4 of them are Dene.
Yeah, well, see how he does with constitutional negotiation.
Oh, yeah, right. Like you guys have made such great progress.
Look, I didn't come here to argue with you. I'm simply saying that there's more to being a leader than spiritual oneness or whatever the hell he's on about.
Peter?
I don't have to be ashamed of anything that I've done. I've had to twist arms, cover up, make deals just so that I could get something for these people. I got my hands dirty, and I don't have to apologize to anybody.
You got troubles? Man troubles, right?
Can't trust him. Can't ever trust him.
I know it. Takes a long time to find the right one. One day you'll find someone.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I got no job, no place to go.
It's gonna be okay. Listen, if you want, maybe we can work something out. I need some help around here. Could work off your motel bill till you figure out what you want to do.
What happened to the opera?
You looking for the tool bush?
Yeah.
He's at work. Something came up with the rig.
Oh. Well, who are you?
Norman.
Oh. Oh.
Say, don't tell the manager that I'm crashing here. He's really big on house rules.
Yeah, no problem.
Do you want me to tell him?
No. No, that's okay. You two, just, have fun. Whatever.
Hi. Sorry I'm late.
It's okay. Yeah, it's not gonna work out for me after all tonight.
But I thought we were...
No. Listen. I understand, okay?
Understand what?
You could have told me I'm a nurse, for God's sake.
What?
So, you must have met my husband, Leon. Simpson's not that big.
Yeah, I've seen him around a few times.
So where'd you work in, Simpson?
Bar at the Nahanian.
The bar?
Yeah. Got a little rough sometimes, but, that's where I would have seen him.
Watch the counter till Jerry gets back. I knew you were lying.
About what?
Ever met a girl named Janine? Let me refresh your memory. She works in a bar in Simpson. What the hell were you doing in a bar, Leon?
I wasn't drinking.
Don't lie to me, Leon.
I swear. I only go in there to meet clients. I only have coffee.
They got a coffee shop?
Some of the guys like beer, eh?
You know you can't be around booze, Leon. You know what happens.
Nothing happens. I never took a drink, not once. Sure, I thought about it, but I know I can't drink. So I don't. It'd be nice if you trusted me.
You're right. I'm sorry.
He's got blue hair.
Blue-black, like a crow's wing.
So is it true? Matthias Crow's running?
He just declared.
Heard his father was a chief.
He's a hunter. One summer he shot 3 caribou.
Yeah, so?
With 1 bullet. And they were fat and their coats were shiny like in winter. But it was summer. The caribou fed 20 families.
That's a nice story, Elsie.
Now we have drilling here, the road, but no caribou.
We have gas. We have oil. We have diamonds. This is how we're going to feed our families through the next century. The land is giving to us the way it used to give us the caribou.
Excuse us, will you? Who was that Michelle was sitting with?
I don't know.
Well, you should, before you start platforming. God, they could have been reporters.
I wasn't platforming.
Right, and especially here.
I live here.
Exactly. These people know you. They know when you're talking for real, or when you're just sounding off. Fight the myth with the reality. So he can track the caribou. Can he read a prospectus, a balance sheet?
People here care about the land, their families, their homes.
Exactly, and you're the same, one of them. From the same mud and all that. Look, we focus on you as a man of this place, Lynx River. Peter Kennedy as a child. It would be great if we had some photos of the family.
I don't have any.
Well, school pictures, maybe some anecdotes from the teachers.
Not the teachers.
Why not?
They were priests and nuns.
They sent us to residential school.
Oh, so that's how it happened. We can use that.
Oh, what happened?
Well, you were ripped from your home. Messed up. Hit the skids. Finally bottomed out, and then made it through recovery. What? That's what I heard. Isn't it true?
That wasn't Peter, that was me. I was the falling down drunk.
Now, what about Peter?
Oh, he got top grades, went to university down south. On scholarship.
Where were you?
Nowhere. Lost.
How old were you?
14, 15.
Just a kid. Alone.
I didn't know where you were.
Did you look?
He was too busy getting his head patted.
All right, hey kids, let's try and get along here. At least until the election's over. Then you can tear each other's hearts out if you want.
That's not what I want.
You can't hide from the truth, Peter.
Cop truth, black and white. There's a lot of different kinds of truth out there.
Not to me. Anyone ask me why Andre Lebret ended up taking hostage here in the band hall 4 years ago? I'll tell them the truth.
Why is Matthias Crow all of a sudden my worst nightmare? Candidates do not pop out of the middle of nowhere. Who's behind him?
Nobody. It's grassroots support.
Bullshit!
There's no boogeyman in the closet. If anything, you've got problems within your own family. Michelle could do us a lot of damage.
She won't.
Well, that's not what I heard her say. You know, I expected this from Ellen, not from Michelle.
Ellen?
You fooled around on her. Left her with a kid you never see. She's still got some thing for you.
And who told you that?
Michelle gave you credibility.
I earned my own credibility. credibility.
I'm not saying you lied. I'm just saying the stuff you don't come clean about, the stuff you keep in the dark, that's where the poison is.
Nobody wants to broadcast their failures.
Oh, I'm not criticizing. The measure of a man is his darkest secret.
And what's Matthias Crow's?
Whatever it is, he keeps it hidden. I can't get a whiff of where this guy came from.
Like swinging at a ghost.
Well, maybe that's the problem. We need to meet him head on, face to face.
Candidates meeting?
Yeah, let's get him on record, then we'll have something to attack.
When?
He's gonna be here tomorrow for a stopover.
We could invite him to the feast.
That's not what it's for.
Look, you wanted to debate the issues, here's your chance.
We haven't prioritized.
Maybe Peter's right. Matthias is very charismatic. He charms people.
Yeah, well, let's get him talking issues, and that's how we'll get him. It'll be like the Nixon-Kennedy debate. Only we'll get Peter to shave first. Come on, buddy. You can take him.
If you don't meet him, it's gonna look like you're scared.
She's right. Then you're not scared, are you?
No. I'll do it.
You feeling okay, Rosie? You look tired.
I'm worried about Leon.
Why?
He's been hanging around in bars in Simpson. Didn't want to admit he knew Janine.
You knew her? Listen, maybe you guys need to take some time off. Go on a holiday.
I want to introduce you to someone.
Yeah, we've met.
Yeah, I know. Sarah, this is Norman,
Hi, Norman.
my son.
It's nice to meet you. I have to walk away right now.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
You know, I don't know a damn thing about you.
Ask me.
Okay, all right. Are there any more kids?
A few?
A few. 3, 7?
2 are mine for sure. There's another one. Maybe. Maybe not.
Okay. Any wives?
Once, but not anymore. Norman's mother's in Rayed, so. Lou's mom, she's from Hay River, but she's living in Winnipeg right now.
Oh.
I move around a lot, you know. Tried to settle down a couple times, but it all just went to hell. The kids always know where I am.
It's mail order parenting. It's kind of nice.
I look after my own. That kid's my best friend. He's a wonder. Gotta see him draw. Doesn't get it from me. Every time I lay eyes on him, my heart wants to burst, break at the same time.
We're gonna have another guest at the feast.
Who?
Matthias Crow.
Come on, we'll have some speeches, debate, sparks flying. Hell of a lot more entertaining than I remember when speeches.
I was going to tell the story how you forced me to cash in my RRSP and invest in the tannery.
This is supposed to be your going away feast, not a candidates meeting.
Well, I won't be going away if I don't win the election.
You sure you want to debate this guy?
Crow's been avoiding the issues.
I don't want to know about issues. I want to know about what you feel about things.
Rosie, it doesn't matter.
You can't trust someone if you don't know what they feel.
And you know how Matthias Crow feels.
Yeah, because of what he does. If somebody's hungry, he feeds them.
People don't need a hunk of moose, Rosie. They need jobs.
Sometimes they do need a hunk of moose to feed their kids. That's when he finds them.
Rosie sent this over for you.
Rosie did?
She feels bad about doubting you. Slime.
You know this can't work.
What can't? Having your little piece on the side? Definitely not.
I mean you staying here.
Rosie gave me a job.
What?
Because she's sweet and kind and generous.
If you stay, she'll find out. At least think about her. What?
I saw her coming out of here.
She was bringing me a piece of pie.
She was crying. You insulted pie or something?
None of your business.
You slept with her, didn't you? You did. Didn't you? You bastard. All this month she's waiting for you. Faithfully. And you were cheating on her.
And you can't wait to tell her, can you? You've been trying to break up her marriage ever since you started working at the coffee shop.
Don't say another word, Leon. Don't. I'm not gonna tell Rosie. I wouldn't hurt her like that. Because she loves you. God knows why.
Not supposed to be any more planes today.
So what's this? New kind of strategy? So you're coming in and you don't show? Build up people's expectations? Build up the myth?
You know what the worst thing about flying is? It's waiting around the airports. People moving too fast through the world, leaving behind bits of their soul. People in pieces.
You getting enough sleep?
Thought you were meeting Crow?
Hey, look! And it's him.
Crow.
Ken. Crow's got black hair.
Used to. Turned white when his parents died.
Liar.
Come on, Peter.
Where's John? Where is he?
We'll find him, all right? We'll find him.
Our man in YK, eh? Try the psych ward at Staten.
You set me up, you little bastard. Don't you think that I don't know it?
Come on. He's at the rec center. Just go and meet him.
Not without John.
Why, are you scared? You are scared, like before.
When?
The other feast.
What feast?
Our parents' funeral.
I was away at school.
People came from as far as Rankin Inlet, middle of winter. They hitched rides, took dog teams, walked. It went on for 10 days. We even ran out of food, so Joe broke a hole in the ice, camped out fishing so we could keep on feasting. Nobody wanted to break the circle. There was joy because they went together.
I couldn't afford to come back.
We sent you a ticket.
I couldn't afford the time.
You were afraid to come.
I couldn't. I couldn't, all right?
Your own parents.
They weren't my parents. And I wasn't theirs.
They took me away when I was a kid. I wouldn't even have known them, so what did it matter?
You abandoned your parents. You abandoned your son. You abandoned your wife.
You abandoned me.
You're gonna abandon me too, aren't you?
Go away!
Goddamn right. Son of a bitch coming to my town full of stuff like this.
What are you doing?
Publicity, huh? We'll see what the right papers say when his goddamn dogs run off. Hey! You all, he's dead! Hey! Ah! You all, he's dead!
out there. Blind got caught in the bush thanks to your friend.
I told him not to do it.
Can't train a wolf.
Did you meet with the people?
Good turnout. Of course your mother missed seeing you.
My mother's dead.
People die. They're not gone. They're just in another room.
Why are you running against me?
I run the dogs. That's about it.
What about the wolves?
They're tracking you.
Dad?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Why?
I didn't come to the funeral. I should have come home.
Listen, you've been doing a great job, and I know what it's like to be down on your luck, stuck in a nowhere town.
Oh, I like it here.
Yeah, it's just that, you know, this isn't gonna last here. We can't keep you on, you know, indefinitely.
Oh.
But you've been such a help to us. I'll just give you a bonus, you know, and get you on your feet somewhere else.
You've been talking to Leon?
Rosie's my partner. I don't want to see her get hurt.
Me neither.
She's a good woman, a kind woman. It's just not a good idea for you to be here right now. You see what I mean?
I'm not a hooker.
Of course not. Of course not. You deserve better, Janine. Forget about it.
I guess you must have been expecting me.
Sorry, I just forgot where I was for just a minute.
I can come back.
But this is your room. You know, there is that dinner for Peter if you'd rather.
I'd rather do this.
Seen Janine?
She left and got a ride out of town.
Back to Simpson? Something happened?
How do I know? The kid had personal problems.
That guy?
Yeah, maybe.
Did she tell you who he is?
No?
Yes, she did. Who is he?
Rosie, it's none of my business.
Leon?
Rosie.
Jesus.
What?
I'm pregnant.
No. Latex. Double protection. It's impossible. Besides, it's only been half an hour.
Look, I missed my last period. I'm late again. God, I just didn't want to accept it.
So it's not a good thing.
Well, it's a little bit messy.
Kids are a blessing.
The father of this baby is my stepson. And Nathan, was... It's just very complicated.
You were lying all this time? Sit down. You slept with her, didn't you? I seen you black and blue in the bucket, puking your guts out. I seen you shaking and crying and stinking, begging for another drink. What does she see? Leon Dela, carpenter, rolling in the Simpson in a brand new truck. But who got you there?
I helped you too.
I got sober, I lost weight, I bought the business, and now we're finally doing okay. And you turn around and do this?
I'm sorry, Rosie.
Sorry? You stick a knife in my heart and twist it, then you say you're sorry?
What else can I do? I love you, Rosie. I'll do whatever you want.
I want you to go home, pack up your stuff, and get out.
Where am I supposed to go?
To hell, for all I care.
You okay?
Aren't you at the feast?
I didn't feel too good. I'll make some tea.
I hear from Michelle how you were doing.
What did she say?
Oh, just that you're chief. She's very proud.
You could have come to see me.
Your office is too noisy.
I meant it to school.
He didn't want to see us. You thought we were dirty.
That's what they told me.
I know. You were just a child. Such a beautiful child. It isn't easy for hunters.
I'm not a hunter, Mom. I'm scared of the bush. Michelle is the hunter. She's the one that should go.
But you were chosen.
It's all a mistake. All this time, I've been pretending. I don't know who I am. I don't know who I'm supposed to be.
It's not your fault.
It took you away from us. All the boys and girls. You were born into one world and grew up in another. They cut you in half. You have a wound that won't heal. It will always be there. You'll always be in pain. Doesn't make you weak. But the children, the grandchildren, maybe they can be healed. You have to try. You have a feast waiting for you. They want to give you a big send-off.
I think I'll walk.
Suit yourself.
Everybody's waiting. Where were you?
I was talking to Dad.
Oh.
When did his hair turn white?
Elsie said it was always white.
What do you think about TV being chief?
2 years ago, I was busting him.
Don't hold his past against him. Mitch. I'm sorry I left you. I'm so sorry. You were just a kid.
We were both just trying to survive. The worst thing they did was make us blame ourselves.
Lose ourselves.
Peter, you're here.
Ollie.
Mr. Kennedy, I'm John Wolfe.
Pleased to meet you.
All set for tomorrow? Speech done?
Just finished.
You should go home and get some sleep. I'll see you tomorrow.
The Assembly welcomes the member from Lynx River, Peter Kennedy. Masi Nekat Fen Da.